Hi Pisces, welcome to your mid-month reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of November, as usual, I have a special sales offer available and it's inspired in the current Scorpio season we are on. It's called How Deep Is Your Love, and it's a love-oriented reading. And for this mid-month, I will also be doing this themed this reading as a themed oriented for love. And if you have any other details or questions about my readings, you can read down below or email me. If you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So Pisces, I do feel that this next week presents a sense of fast changes when it comes to love and when it comes to how things have been for you love-wise. I feel like for some of you it is a matter of breaking you free from a mindset or a really difficult situation with someone that has made you feel, trapped. So there's many scenarios here. I'm going to try to go through all of them. But what I'm picking is like there's a relationship in your life that, or a connection that you have been struggling to break free from. And I feel like there's a lot of fear and anxiety for some of you to leave someone because of the consequences, because of codependency issues. I feel like there's a whole mix of reasons as why some of you Pisces are very fearful to walk away from something that is not healthy for you. For others of you, there's a sense of you being very anxious and insecure on your own when it comes to love, and this is affecting your chances and your possibilities. And the feeling here is that there's something occurring, a very powerful trigger during the next weeks that is like it snaps you out of it. It snaps you out of the nightmare and the fear of being vulnerable and giving someone or love in general a chance. The Nine of Swords and the Eight of Swords. So this is trouble in the mind, is feeling trapped, is thinking the worst, is being so obsessively, negatively focused on matters that you don't see the possibilities beyond it. And the feeling here is that you need to calm your mind, all right? So if any kind of connection is stressing you out, or anything about love that's stressing you out, the first thing here is that you need to calm down. And I also feel like there's something here about asking a friend, so you might need to also, if you feel this way, I feel like there's advice from friends, from people you trust with that can help you see within a different, perspective that could be very helpful. I feel like you don't need to go through a specific love struggle on your own, but you're keeping it inside. Maybe you're afraid of showing, that things are not that well within a relationship, or just you don't want to show a vulnerable side to you, or you don't want to, I feel like some of you Pisces is like you don't want to provide that information. It's like you don't want to put it out there. You feel risky, so this could be because there's something taboo or something hidden, something that is not supposed to be somehow tied to your love life. So maybe you have fallen for someone you shouldn't, or maybe there's a a love triangle situation here, or just something you've done that you regret. I just kept getting like there's a lot of things that it's about confessing, putting it out, that could help you, because you're going to access a level of freedom that you don't have right now. I also feel that there just might be, in general, more of an inclination on your own to give energy to other things in your life, because there's this conception, that love is just not for you, or it's too hard, it's too challenging, it's too tough. So you rather focus on, other things. But I keep getting like there's going to be a trigger. Maybe you're going to see something that is going to trigger you profoundly. Maybe you're going to hear something that's going to trigger you profoundly with this tower. energy, which in this deck is called eruption. So you see, like, what you have been bottling inside, whatever it is, those feelings are going to come out. That's the highest tendency here. And the Tower being a major arcana, it's really a strong possibility. It's like it's going to come out because it's to free you, it's to liberate you, it's to redirect your love energy back on track. So don't, I feel like there's something here also about you're not resisting change. For some of you, I feel like this is more towards those that are in connections that are unhealthy and in which you might need that that freedom from. You know, it's like, don't resist the change. You know, with the Two of Wands here also, you know it's for the best. You know that there has been a difficulty on you and someone getting on the same page, being that this Two of Wands is shown as a challenge. So it's like there's a connection in your life that has, you know, made it impossible to work together. Like there's a lot of differences, there's a lot of incompatibilities, or just different ways, different styles of doing things, loving each other, wanting. And I feel like there's also this thing about love has not been the, you know, the fuel. For those of you that are in a specific connection here that feels very, you know, toxic, or it's a connection in which you feel very little in general, like you feel disempowered. And I feel like the Two of Wands is also when we reach that point where we need to make an important decision for our future. So the anxiety itself could also be about you needing to make a big move. You're being called to make an important decision when it comes to your love life, and that might be what is carrying you. That might be what is keeping you so stuck with the Eight of Swords in your mind. Now, there is a sense of you being able to gather some information that's going to help you understand what to do. What is this Tower about? Is it to break free? Is it to do something, you know, out of the blue? For some of you, it could be like you have been, again, holding feelings here for someone, and it's just out of the blue. You're going to put it out there because you can't take it anymore, or someone is going to do this to you. I feel that whomever you're dealing with, Pisces, has a very volatile, you know, energy themselves. It's like you never know what to count from this person. This is a very unpredictable personality here. So don't make, you know, a lot of plans on how you should say it to ensure that this person's reaction is going to be A or B or C, because I feel like it's the person you're dealing with, or that you're going to be dealing with ahead, is very unpredictable, and it's a person that enjoys how I say, like, to challenge your expectations of, or your perception of them. So it's not someone, it's like it's someone that likes to reveal different sides all the time. So and this could also be someone that it's very impatient. So if you have been taking too much time to someone you have already been, you know, in a connection with, this person might have an outburst with you, or you might have an outburst with them. But in particular, I feel like you're dealing with someone that is very impatient in general. So your current partner, your person of interest, the one you're looking at, or the next that coming in, because for those of you that are single, it's the same thing. You're going to be dealing with, you know, impatient personalities, and you might be someone that's too much, again, on the mindset. So it's like thinking and thinking and thinking and wanting to find the answers, and the more you dig for those answers, you know, more problems you find. So it's going to take a lot of time, or it's taking a lot of time for you to make, again, Two of Wands, to see the future. You know, someone might lose their patience with you, or you with them. I also feel like there just might be here an information that comes in and it triggers, like this Page of Swords at times is like a little bit of that investigative energy, stalking energy. So you might see something on social media, or just some information might come to you that, you know, it blows your mind with the Tower, and you're like, oh, now I get it. Now I know what to do. But it's gonna be very, it's like the manifestation of this is gonna be very, you know, unplanned. It's not gonna be, you know, it's like you're not gonna wake up expecting for this to happen. So it's gonna be very unforeseen. Your love life is filled with unpredictable and unforeseen events. So you can, the only thing that I feel like for some of you Pisces you can expect for the next weeks when it comes to love, it's the unexpected. It's like whatever it is you have in mind right now, it's the opposite of it. So it's like shockwaves after shockwaves. And I also feel like at the same time there's a lot of mentally there's a lot of expansion and growth happening, because being by negative or positive reasons, being because you're disappointed and let down, because a relationship ends, or one begins, or whatever you find out, is going to break you out of a mental prison, and it's going to expand your mind when it comes to love. It's going to have a radical shift and transformation when it comes to the way you deal with love and relationships overall. So I hope you have a great mid-month. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.